Sir, you will agree with me that Epe people will not forgive me if I talk this much with you without mentioning the issue of power. There was a time that, like almost a year, there was no power in Epe. It was a very terrible experience. But recently, there were obvious improvements. But as we speak, I've been told reliably that for like 1 month now, the problem has come back. And so, there's no, it is not, a popular saying is that it's not over until it's over. Yeah. So, what are you doing, sir?
Well, I want to appreciate the efforts of the youth of Epe, and they have a group that is saddled with that responsibility of addressing this problem of power supply. The local government, I'm working with the local government, with our representative in the House of Assembly, and my humble self, you know. Is it a co or Ikeja, this co?
The IKDC or whatever.
They have their challenges, and because of the commercialization, they also have their priorities, you know, their decisions as to power supply is mostly influenced by commercial consideration, you know. But the permanent solution is this Omotosho power project, you know, and which that's what we are working on presently. So, and they are making some steady progress. There are challenges, but we believe that in due course, the problem will be finally
and we sincerely hope so, sir. We sincerely hope so. Yeah. Sir, going to the health sector now. Of recent, there has been an emergence of Federal Medical Center in Epe. To me, that's a welcome development. What can you tell us that brought that about? Because it came to some of us as a kind of surprise.
We want to, in that regard, we want to appreciate our brother, the Honorable Minister for Education. It was why he was in the Ministry of Health that change was brought about. That's Dr. Tunji Alausa.
Okay.
So, along with some other federal medical centers that were established then, you know, Epe was able to benefit, you know, from it. And I mean, working with the state government, you know, because the state government had to donate the Epe General Hospital for the takeoff, and they've since taken off. Although there are initial challenges that they are facing, but I'm sure it's been worked on. All these challenges have been worked on, and by the grace of God, there are a lot of facilities that are coming, you know, that will make that place a center of excellence in medical services. And also there is a school of nursing that is also, that will be attached to that center, you know. So, and there's also the Federal College of Alternate and Comparative Medicine, you know, that was established at Ilara, you know. In fact, for the takeoff of that school, college, you know, we had to donate a building which I facilitated for the establishment of a skills acquisition center, you know, in Ilara. So they are presently using that building, and they are building more, you know, so for to expand the activities of the college. I think they are taking off. The first set of students who start academic activities in that college, you know, any moment from now. You know, so
well, certainly this year.
So to replace that skill acquisition center, a new one was established by us, you know.
Sir, permit me to observe, sir, that just like you made effort, or you observe initially that much as we have a lot of schools in Epe, there are some interior communities that lack schools, and you have told us the efforts you made to provide them. In terms of health facility, don't you think we need to replicate same?
Oh, yeah. Well, if you go to Iraye, yes, we provided a primary health center, a 20-bed primary health center in Iraye, you know, to address the problem of health facility, you know, in that community. And there's one or two others in the pipeline, but I don't want to disclose, you know, for now, you know. So that's as far as that is concerned. On that skills acquisition center, the one in Agbowa has been completed, it's been equipped, but for effective running of that skills acquisition center, we have entered into a collaboration with the Industrial Training Fund, ITF, that has the mandate to train our youth in to provide vocational education training for our children with a view to making them employable. So they are working on the MOU. Technically, we have handed over a place to the ITF for effective running of that place. And I believe that in another 1 or 2 months, you know, they will have, after some modifications to the facility there, you know, the ITF will be on ground in Agbowa.
Oh,
you know.
Fantastic, sir. Very good to hear. Okay, sir, we have to round up now. We have to round up. I know that we can't complete this today. So, but before I go, sir, let's go federal so that we don't, you know, domicile everything to Ekpe, since you belong to a federal house. I want to ask, sir, that what has made it now a culture that members of the assembly that are ordinarily supposed to belong to the legislative arm of government are now doing things that are ordinarily supposed to be with the executive arm in terms of execution of projects? You know, I'm trying to establish, sir, that what is that kind of commitment and concern that will make a legislator turn an executive? And secondly, sir, some people have the opinion that the present legislature, both the Senate and the Rep, are rubber stamped to this present federal government. Is that a fact, sir?
Now, to address the issue of being rubber stamp or no rubber stamp, I don't think, I think people are being unfair. Governance is about cooperation.
That's true.
Collaboration.
Yes.
In the interest of the people. I mean, yes, we do criticize. The fact that you do not see us openly on the floor, you know, fighting the executive does not mean that we are rubber stamp. What it shows is that there is effective communication, effective collaboration for the benefit of
the people
of Nigeria. you know, I mean, between the present administration. Do you know the consultation, the lobbying that
Going
go
on underground.
behind the scene? You know, for instance, I mean, you talk of the budget. Do you know the consultation? Do you know the discussion that normally go on behind the scene before the presentation of the budget? And it's not limited to the federal alone. I remember when we were in the state, you know, usually the state government and the House of Assembly, they usually have a joint committee with representatives from the executive and representatives from the legislative arm of government that will sit. They will, like a retreat, they will look at the budget, you know, what every page, every project, and all what have you, and agree. They disagree behind the scene.
And then we also have to agree that they have common goals.
Where we have common goals. Yeah. More so, what are we talking about? The so-called division, I mean, the separation of power. There's no real separation of power. There's no absolute separation of power. What we have is interdependency of the three arms of government. Because one, if you are talking, yes, when you elect the parliament, you elect the executive. The parliament cannot be inaugurated without the proclamation issued by the executive, by the Mr. President.
Yes.
So, which means that is the proclamation that brings to life the
existence of the
legislature. Now,
and
we have to make the laws, but no law becomes a law without the assent of Mr. President. So where is
the complete separation?
And when we talk of when it is even signed into law, the proper what we have our intention this of having enacting the law is dependent on the interpretation by the judiciary. If you mean A and the judiciary in the interpretation mean something else.
Yes.
So it's whatever is interpreted, whatever the law, the judiciary says the law is, that's what it is. Irrespective of your intention as the lawmaker. So where is the separation of power? Who makes the law?
So in reality,
there is interdependence.
They have to work together.
And two, when you now talk of intervention, the people, when they are electing people, they will just say, oh, we elect APC House of Reps, they elect APC governor, they elect APC president. At that point, they are not saying that, your road, when we have issue with our road infrastructure, no, it's only Mr. President. And of course, come to think of it, when we are campaigning, have you ever seen a presidential candidate visiting your ward to campaign?
No.
Have you ever seen the gubernatorial candidate coming to your ward to campaign? No. Who do you see?
These are assemblymen.
The assembly, either House of Assembly, House of National Assembly. These are the people that. So, and when we go there to campaign, when we go there to seek the mandate of the people, do we campaign for ourselves alone? No. When I visited,
you even promised on behalf of the.
When I visited in the course of my campaign, I told them, vote for my party, for my presidential candidate, vote for my gubernatorial candidate, vote for my senator, vote for myself, vote for my assembly. So will it not amount to irresponsibility if they now have issues with educational facilities?
And you cannot intervene.
And I now say that no.
I'm just a legislator.
I am a legislator. So what you do not tell them when you are campaigning, I mean, it amounts to irresponsibility.
That is very satisfactory.
There is an adage, kọ́bìnrin lójó,
kọkùnrin lẹ́jọ́ kóbìnrin pa kéjọ ṣáà ti kú.
So if it's a man that sights the snake first, that can constitute danger to the people, and the woman kills the snake, what is important is that the community, the snake is dead and the community is safe. So that's it.
Oh my God.
And that argument is convenient for those who are unable to achieve the intervention. So, I mean, all the grammar we blow in the parliament, is it not for good governance?
It is.
And what's the benefit of good governance? Security, welfare and security of lives and property of the people.
Yes.
So,
and in summary, dividends of
democracy. So,
sir, I must confess that it's been so wonderful talking to you today.
Yeah, thank you.
And we look forward to talking to you again.
Thank you very much.
I actually thought they were lying on you when they were telling me all the things you have done.
No.
But fact, today you have confirmed it.
Well, beyond this interview, I will also invite you and your crew members on project inspection.
My God.
Project inspection.
We would love to.
Because there are so many of these there are so many that we could not mention. You know, there are so many.
If I like that 400 shops, now that got me 400 shops.
And also